Hey guys, Unreal Wheels here, and after not posting for a while, I am back, and back with some good news as well. A few weeks ago, ACC Corsa Competizione decided to release private lobbies on their console side, so you all know what that means. It's league racing time. So of course, here we are in what is to be my first league race for the season. And I will be racing with the league of Xplr Racing. I will post the Discord and the website down there in the description if any of you are interested as well. This is an Xbox only league. I think Xbox and PC as well. So if any of you are interested, check out the description below. So here we are after a quick 15-minute qualifying session, and as you can see, we are going to be starting at the bottom of the top 10 in 9th place with a time of 1:37.9. Not my best time around Misano, but we can deal with it. It's going to be a 20-minute race. I'm going to see how many positions we can gain, as we're going to have to shift right for the race start. I'm getting a bit confused there. We're going to slow down to those 37 miles an hour, and it's going to be green light as we go away here at Misano for the first league race for Xplr, as we get blocked down the inside and we move to the outside for the first corner. Everybody's going to be nice and peaceful coming down into turn 1. No contact yet, but it's going to be turn 2 where things are going to get a bit hairy as a few cars have spun around and a lot of contact going on in front of us. We're going to be stuck in the fray as well and get a bit of light damage in the front, but hopefully that shouldn't hurt us as much as we waste no time gaining positions once again as we dive down the inside of Blade Runner and C5WNE. And we're gonna make our way down the semi-long straight that leads into what is supposedly turn 8 as we brake, coming into the second braking marker and using as much as the inside and outside curb as we can, keeping as much momentum and trying to gain on the few cars ahead of us as we come into the tricky double right-hander, trying to break in a straight line, and then once again using the inside curb and keeping up momentum as we slam on the throttle and trying to gain as much speed down the back straight. Well, what is a back straight-ish, as it is divided by a set of curves. So we make our way down through one using curb once again, and then coming into another set of tricky right-handers, breaking in a straight line, then scrubbing those front tires. There's going to be more chaos up ahead of us, as it's going to be Comp Crocodile and DOR Fat Damon who's battling it out, and we're going to end up getting in front of Comp Crocodile, squeezing him out into the penultimate corner as we round our way around the final corner. And it's going to be a crazy first lap, as it's now going to be a battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th place. It's going to brake nice and hard coming down into turn 1 once again, shifting down into second gear, accelerating once again, and then shifting down into first gear. It's going to be flat out through turn 3. And braking nice and early, coming into turn 4 and 5. We try to make it one easy line as we get a bit of oversteer, but it should be okay as we make our way down the straight once again. That leads into what is turns 7, which is this tiny little bend, and turn 8, which is this hairpin. And we're gonna end up fast forwarding ourselves just a bit as we have been trying to catch up to DOR Fat Damon, and it seems like our time to strike might be near as we make our way down the back straight-ish through the first curve, using as much curb as we can, keeping up momentum, and we seem to be gaining up on him as we come up to the tricky right-hander. We're going to be braking a bit early, as he seems to have also stepped on the brakes a bit early. He's going to run a bit wide, but coming into this hairpin, we're going to see if we can try to gain up on him once again, but he seems to have gotten the edge on us coming into the last few corners. As we round the penultimate corners, get clattered over the curbs, and DOR Fat Damon has also run a bit wide. Coming into the last corner, we're going to have to finish another lap as DOR Fat Damon once again runs really wide. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be losing that much time, as we're going to end up gaining another position by a car in the pit lane. This is turning out to be a great race, as we're going to get another piece of massive oversteer. And we're going to fast forward once again, not because we've caught onto another car, but because another car has caught onto us. And it's going to be the blue push of Comp Crocodile, who is on our tail this time, as we're getting a lot of oversteer coming into the back straight. And DOR Fat Damon seems to be pulling away from us at this point, unfortunately, and it seems like our sights of 4th place seem to be running away from us. As we make our way down into the tricky right-hander, scrubbing our front wheels as DOR Fat Damon continues his long-lasting trend of running a bit wide. And looking onto our mirrors, we can really see the bright blue shade of Comp Crocodile in our mirrors this time, as we run the curbs coming into the penultimate corner. And braking nice and hard coming into the last corner as we completely missed the apex, and it seems like Comp Crocodile really got a good exit. He's getting a lot of momentum. He's going to want to make a move down the inside. We're going to try to hold the defensive line, and he decides not to make the move, which is a great thing for us as we make our way down into turn 2. And we're going to try to run as much curve as we can, trying to pull away from Comp Crocodile and onto DOR Fat Damon as we make our way down into turns 4 and 5. And the blue shade of Comp Crocodile is really becoming prominent here, as DOR Fat Damon seems to be also picking up a bit of oversteer as we run the curbs a bit too much this time. And Comp Crocodile seems to have gotten a good exit. He's going to take the inside line coming into the straight. Coming into turn 8, he's going to be braking nice and hard, and we're going to have to take the outside line as he's going to clearly take that position from us. And it seems like another back marker is onto us, which is going to be GPR Soricino. As we make our way onto the back straight, and Comp Crocodile is going to run a bit too wide, allowing us to take 5th place back once again. Which is quite a nice and pleasant surprise. As we make our way down the back straight once again, this is going to be a long-lasting battle as we try to make our way back onto DOR Fat Damon. Scrubbing our front tires once again. We're going to be the ones running a bit wide this time. We come our way into the hairpin, running a bit of curb, but bouncing around a lot. And it's not going to be long before more chaos ensues. And of course it's going to be down the straight before turn 8, where Comp Crocodile decides to again make a move. We try to squeeze him off onto the inside, but I think he's going to get the move done once again as we run awfully wide. And it seems like GPR Soricino is also trying to make a move, and I'm going to try to squeeze him off onto the outside, and he's going to pull back as well. I think that was a bit of a dirty move on my end, but I tried to defend. So we're going to make our way down the back straight again in a train of 4th, 5th, and 6th place. And with 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go, it's kind of a surprise to see us 3 cars so close together. As we make our way down through the painful right-hander, as I get absolutely bullied by the curbs, and GPR Soricino is gonna send it off into the gravel trap behind us, or that's what it looks like. And he's gonna fall back pretty far, and that's another car off to the right-hand side, which is gonna bring us up into 5th place behind DOR Fat Damon and Comp Crocodile. And with 8 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in this race, things are starting to get spicy again, as Comp Crocodile seems to want to make a move on DOR Fat Damon, as he ends up getting the inside corner into turn 1, but he's going to have to take the long way around turn 2, as they're going side by side, going to turn 3, but it seems like Comp Crocodile is going to get the inside corners. There's a bit of contact between the two of them, and DOR Fat Damon is going to be run a bit wide, as there's a lot of dangerous contact going on, as I seem to barely make it across him, and make my way up into 4th place. And it seems like a podium could possibly be in sight, as I try to catch myself up to Comp Crocodile. And the big question is whether I can actually overtake him, as I'm currently pushing all I can to catch up to him. And with 1 minute 30 seconds left to go in this race, things were starting to look pretty good. I'm on the tail of Comp Crocodile, and I'm ready to make a move until that happens. Massive load of oversteer, and I think that might cost me a podium. I'm going to end up dropping behind GPR Soricino and way behind Comp Crocodile. All the effort within the last few minutes of trying to catch up to him were all put to ruin by some oversteer. Hooray me. As now I think I might just have to settle with 4th place as I'm gonna try to make quick work of GPR Soricino in front of us. And it's gonna be our final lap now. I'm gonna see how much we can try and gain. Although it does seem we're gonna be stuck in a bit of a lonely world here in 4th place. But no matter that, we're gonna be pushing. We clatter the curbs over turns 1. Really clatter the curbs over turn 2. And flat out through turns 3. The clock finally ticks down to 0 and we're on our final lap. It's gonna run really wide. Again, a little bit of oversteer. I'm gonna have to try to fix that for the next race. I'm gonna try to get as close to those sausage curbs on the outside out of turn 6. But again, trying to not get sent to the Shadow Realm. Brake nice and hard coming into the turn pin, hairpin. Wow, my tongue is really twisting at this point. We're going to stick around for the final lap. Again, breaking a straight line, coming in for the turn before the back straight. But again, my rear tires are sliding all over the place. And again, I'm going to lose a lot of time to the cars ahead of us. Braking nice and hard, coming into the interesting right-hander. It seems like Calm Crocodile might have made a mistake. And if we had pushed just a bit more, I think we might have been right on his tail. And it really is a race down to the finish now. I mean, if we really hadn't made those few mistakes back then, we might have really had a chance at a podium, as we're going to try to run down to the tip of the line. We're going to try to push as hard as we can. But we're going to have to settle for 4th place. Coming across the line, and holy cow, that was a race. That was really quite the race. Whew. Oh boy, I really enjoyed that. And with the race done, here are the race results. We are going to come in a pretty respectable 4th place, something to be happy about. And then here is page 2. All of these are provided by Xplr Racing League, so please check them out in the description below. That is all I really have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.